Welcome. This video is going to show you how to find the most popular niches on Etsy. If there is only one key to having a successful Etsy shop, it is focusing in on these popular niches. You can spend forever and a day making products and not sell a single one if you're not focused on what people are looking to buy. So the goal of today's video is to share how you can find these printable niches on Etsy. We'll talk about how to look at your skills and passions, the things that you already know about and already know how to do, and leverage those into profitable niches. We'll talk a little bit about how solving problems for people is a great way to hone in on profitable niches. I'll show you exactly how you can use Etsy as a research tool to narrow larger niches down into smaller ones where it's easier to be competitive. And finally, we'll talk about a couple other popular online tools that you can use to help you find different ideas for printable niches and ideas for products. You might be wondering why sell on Etsy. Etsy honestly is one of the most convenient and profitable online marketplaces. This is because a huge volume of customers come to Etsy every single day. So you can actually have a shop on Etsy and do little to no outside marketing and still be profitable. That is not necessarily the case for a lot of the other marketplaces. So once you've decided you're going to sell on Etsy, now you need to figure out what your niche or what your focus for your shop is going to be. One thing that I recommend people think through first is, what are you already good at, or what are you already passionate about? Are there things that you know how to make, or things that you know how to design? Do you have a lot of knowledge about a certain topic that you could turn into like worksheets? Spending time thinking about your passions, whatever they are, is a really great starting point that can direct you to profitable niches. Not only profitable, but fun. You don't want to be sort of focused on making something that you're not interested in. Another thing that I recommend spending quite a bit of time thinking about is, can you create something that will solve a problem? So this is something that's going to make your customers' lives easier. Maybe it's some sort of a budgeting template or a planner with a unique twist. Printable party supplies are great because people don't have to drive to the store to get them, especially if you make them easy to personalize. Anything like that that's kind of solving a problem for people is definitely a profitable niche. For example, here's a printable birthday invitation. So this Etsy seller created a really fun, bright, colorful birthday invitation for jumping, so probably like trampoline parks or amusement parks. It saves the customer a ton of time. It's already sort of made up. It's clear, that the kids are going to come jump around and do something fun. All the customer needs to do is download it and then personalize a couple details and print, and they're done. They didn't need to drive anywhere. They didn't need any special supplies. This cost a lot less than going somewhere and having a designer create you your own invitation, and it's personalized. It's not like they just went to Target and bought sort of a generic birthday party invitation and wrote on there the details. So it's just a lot more fun. One of the best things that I think about Etsy is it's a really good research tool. I'm going to pop on really quickly and show you how you can take sort of a larger niche and find smaller ones where you can be more competitive just by using the Etsy search bar. All right, so here we are on Etsy. And you'll see right at the top of the page, that's Etsy.com. Right at the top of the page here is the search bar. So if I was interested, for example, in doing those printable party invitations, I can say, okay, I'm interested in printable party invitations. Let's do a search on that and just see how big this niche is. If it's too big, it's going to be really hard for me to ever rank near the top and have people actually get to view my product. If it's too small, then there's probably not enough people searching it, and so it's unlikely that I'm going to find a lot of customers. Okay, so printable party invitations returns slightly over 500,000 results, so that is probably too big. It's going to be really hard for me to get my listing here on the first couple pages. So what if I did printable birthday party invitations? All right, so printable birthday party invitations, you can see is quite a bit smaller. I went from over 500,000 to just about 200,000. That's still an awful lot. So if I was looking for somewhere that I most likely could start showing up near the beginning of the results page, I want to get this even further down. So I could maybe figure out that my niche was not just birthday party invitations, maybe it was toddler birthday party invitations, or maybe it's, I don't know, like unicorn birthday party invitations or vintage car birthday party invitations. But the further I can niche this down to something, so see, this is much better. Toddler birthday party invitations, there's only 1,600 results. So it's highly likely that if I made a really nice toddler birthday party invitation, I would be able to rank somewhere in the first few pages, which then means people can find me and see me and start purchasing my products. So here's another example. If you put wedding planner into Etsy, it looks like you're going to get about 41,000 results, but adding the word budget narrows it down to about 6,000 items. So just getting on Etsy and kind of typing in some different ideas you have can really help you understand how big that market is and which segments you should target so that you're able to actually get your listing in front of potential customers. There's some great other online tools I'm going to run through quickly here. These are really good just to learn more about popular products and niches on Etsy, and some other online tools that can help you expand sort of your marketing. So we'll be looking at Marmalead, PickFu, and Outbuy. Marmalead you may or may not be familiar with, but this is truly one of the best tools for Etsy shop owners. It is a paid tool, so it's not necessarily something that you need to start paying for the very second that you open your first Etsy shop. But if you've started to sort of get into Etsy, you have some products listed, you're seeing some sales, and you're wondering what you could do to make more sales or become more targeted in the way that you're using keywords and things, Marmalead's really great for that. It'll help you review search history for various keywords on Etsy. You can plug in your shop and it will do some analyzation for you to learn more about things you can do in your shop. And you can also get real search volume for keywords specifically on Etsy. So that's Marmalead, marmalead.com. Another one that can be good for marketing is Outbuy. They have both a free and a paid plan, and it helps you sort of manage your social media. And it integrates really well with Etsy so that you can sort of pull listings and images and things quickly into social media posts. It works across all the major platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and it will help you sort of automate your social media marketing. The third one I want to point out is PickFu. This again is a paid tool, but it allows you to test sort of like A/B testing different products, designs, product descriptions, so it can really help you fine tune what you're selling to target your audience. The last thing that I recommend, and this is not something that you need a tool for, is to really monitor your traffic and sales on Etsy. So within your Etsy shop menu, there is a marketing and a statistics area, and within there you can look at sort of what are the keywords people are using when they find my shop. What are the keywords people are using when they purchase my product? How many people are looking at my product? What's my conversion rate? So how many of the people looking at my product are buying it? And those things can help you decide which listings are working and which aren't. And you can make educated guesses about which keywords are working and which aren't. And you can kind of refine your product images, refine the keywords you're using, refine your listing until you've honed in on exactly your target audience. I have a fantastic product that will give you a ton more tips, hints, tricks, templates to get you started. It is a monthly subscription, Popular Printables Monthly. Each month we focus on a different printable niche. I've done all the research for you and all sort of the statistics around that niche so you can see what the competition is. You can see how many people are really searching these terms, what the best keywords are. We give you templates so that you're ready to start making products in that niche right away. We even give you a listing description so that you can try out your very first listing in just a few simple steps. So all you need to do to start selling printable products in these popular niches, which I give you, is right here every month. Popular Printables Monthly is really great for people that are looking to sell low content printables. That's my favorite topic, low content printables. And these are the niches that really sell. people who want to learn and branch out into a new printable niche every month, beginners looking for rinse and repeat strategies, and more. Please check out my website, amyharrop.com, and this is my Popular Printables monthly subscription.